Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm just setting up for the rest of the stream. Bear with me a moment. I need to put the banner up. Shall I move that, by the way? Where shall I put that? Let's put the rest of it up first. The captures. I'll put that down there. And I'll put that there. Right. What does that look like? On YouTube, it doesn't look too bad. There's no social media, but that looks wrong though. Right, bear with me. That looks wrong. Need to undo that. MeetMe window, YouTube chat, date window. There we are. The date window is wrong. I thought it was. Get off me, Casby. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Hello, Maggie. Or Magsy. How are you? And then move that back. I'm going to put it right in the corner. And the MeetMe window needs to go a little bit bigger. Hello, ladies. How are we? Hold on. Can you hear me now? I've only just come online, so I've not been able to check the settings. It looks fine. Hello, ladies. How are we? The MeetMe chat needs to go a little bit bigger. In fact, the MeetMe chat is totally off kilter. Right, hold on. That needs to go there. And that needs to go there. Yeah, that looks good. Right, lock it down. We are live on YouTube and MeetMe. Shall I have a quick nosy at your profiles? Worth in England. Hello, Michelle. And Magsy is from somewhere in London. Hello, Magsy. I've just been kicked again. I seem to be kicked on a fairly regular basis when I go into people's streams. Just having a look. Right, okay. You must have come in here by mistake then, because you're not talking. So goodbye. And goodbye to Magsy. There we are, YouTube. Welcome to my life as a streamer on MeetMe. It's all good stuff, isn't it? Should I make that a bit bigger? Where are we? On the chat side. I'll love it up, level this up. There we are. I've just hoovered in here, so it looks a little tidier for the boys. Why am I so close? chat window seems to have... Oh. Right, we'll transform that to full screen. There we are. Okay. No one wants to come in on the date books? We'll try verses. Now this time I've got the verses recording, so you can see what I have to go through. We'll try music, but if there is music, I have to lose the battle. Hello, Ica. Hello, Waylay.
Hello, Billy.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I have been better. I've been worse, but I've been better.
Yeah, as long as you've been better. So, like...
It's those memories that keep you going.
You ain't lying. Some of them keep you back, too.
Yeah, this is true.
Exactly.
Oh, you know where I'm from then, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you do? You look like you set up for a DJ equipment.
No, it sounds very ASMR. I could accidentally fart in this motherfucker, and you hear it. Yeah.
What, my voice? Oh, look at that. Now that is a setup.
You know what I'm saying? So I can
Jeez.
turn it down, up.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say I've got the same equipment, but got very similar equipment in front of me. It's the only way that my voice is approachable to me, never mind others.
Yeah, wait, my shit is way too loud. So a lot of people got it fucked up because it's like with audio. If you make like YouTube videos, if you want to make videos,
you've got to get the audio right.
Yeah, you got to get the audio.
I've met a kindred spirit. I'm so frustrated with people. They don't listen to what they're speaking.
Yeah, and I've even heard people say like they fucked up on like beginning of like trying to do content or whatever is not focusing on audio and videos.
Yeah.
And that, dude, is so important. So
no one's going to watch anything if they can't hear it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you got to be able to... Ooh, yeah.
I mean, I tried doing this battle yesterday, and so many people got loud music and they're whispering into a microphone on the other side of the room, and it's like, well, I can't hear what you're saying, woman. Yeah. Yeah, but the difference is with you, when you do that, your sound is so clear, I can differentiate your voice from that.
So I got an interface.
I noticed.
And it goes straight into my iPhone.
Yeah.
It's an iFocusrite.
I know. I've been looking through interfaces and sound cards and all sorts of things over the last 2 years.
So I got an AKG mic right here too. And this one's like I bought for like $30, but this bitch is even better. It got 3 different things, but then I got the AGK P220.
Nice.
And then I got the monitor, and I do all my like recording on my phone and shit. I record music and shit. Yeah, that's cool.
No, that's fantastic. Oh, I favoured you because I need to come back and talk to you about your microphone setup again.
For sure, bro.
You are fantastic. Keep up the good work, man.
You too, man.
Okay, take care.
You got awesome audio, by the way. That's why I was talking.
It's only taken 18 months to get here, though. I'm so fussy with the sound. I do 10 minutes of sound checks before I come on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
Cool, man.
I can't see I can't even see the time now because
you got 7 seconds.
7 seconds. Okay. Thank you for that, Wayland. Take care. Oh, I think that is too much. Right. That was a nice bloke. I liked him. Capture. That is too much because I've got that popping over, haven't I? Meet me, chat. Date window. Meet me, that one. Yes. So that needs to go down a little. And then I can make the date window bigger. Yeah. That makes more sense. Whoosh. Right, let's go back to the date window. I'm going to cut my losses because I don't think I'll meet someone like him again on Versus for a long time. Good God. That was nice. It reinvigorated the belief in the human spirit. I really hate tagged. All these Nigerians or Ghanaians on there. What is it? Only Nigerians and Ghanaians? Jesus, man alive. I've not come across, I don't think I've come across more than 2 people out of 50 or 60 that's in the UK so far. Oh yeah, there's food up there for you, Tabs. Go up there and... I keep forgetting I put food on the cat tray. See, and then you don't get replies back. Now, what's the one from MeetMe on? Waylay! He's good. Oh. Right, I'm going to come off it and try something we did yesterday. I'm going to go back on here. And put on stripping for Easter. And see if that attracts anyone. Because a friend of mine here called Taylor, she did... There's a shop in Florida and across America called BJ's. And she put on a tagline, BJ's. And normally, because I'm in her stream quite a bit, she does an evening drive home. And normally we're lucky if we get up to 4 or 5. She's as bad as me, normally. And when she put BJ's on, she got up to 44. It's like all these pervy men coming in expecting to see, this is MeetMe, for crying out loud. She'd be banned within literally within 10 seconds. So I've put on my tagline here, stripping for Easter. Now that could be anything. I'm thinking decorating. And I've put a question mark on. Are you decorating, doing a spring clean for Easter? That's the question on the stream. I should be more intelligent like that with my YouTube titles instead of just putting days and dates down. But number 7 will surprise you. It's always number 42 or number 64 or number 8. It's not the first one will surprise you. No, the first one won't surprise you. Number 7 won't surprise you either. Number 6 might have been more surprising than number 7. But there we are. Meet me on YouTube. Shall I make that full screen? I may as well. And then move the other one across. Meet me on YouTube. There we are. Shall we put me banner on? No. Let me go on address. There we are. We'll put that on. Anyone stripping for Easter? My depression's been so bad, I literally got up about an hour and a half ago. In fact, no, I don't think it was that long ago. I remember I went asleep just before 11 and woke up about 1. So in 50 minutes, I've started the stream, I've hoovered up. I haven't done any mopping because the floors don't look that bad. I might give the kitchen a bit of a mop. But no, it looks fine. Oh, in 50 minutes I've done mopping, I've had my breakfast, I fed the boys earlier, but I had my breakfast earlier as well. So I've done the hoovering, I've started the stream. I don't think I've done anything else. It just seems like I've been busy. Right, let's kill that. And take that corner off, if you pardon the expression. Date window, goodbye. There we go. Number 8,347 in 4 days. I don't know what that means. Shall I click on it? 40k in diamonds. Well, I'm not going to get... Oh, I've got diamonds. Someone gave me some diamonds yesterday. Who gave me diamonds? Let me have a look. Dough baby. That's nice. Let's find her on Snap and give her a favourite. Have we got Snapchat down here? I don't even know. Oh, Snapchat. Oh, it is there. Right. That is nice, that feature in Windows 11, the drag and drop and it swaps over. Click here to refresh. Right. How do you find people on Snap then? I don't know. See, I'm not very good with this whole looking people up thing. Theme, let's have a look. Always like follow system theme, right? Don't want that. No, I can't see anything. New snaps, delivered, opened. I don't know. I don't know if it's something... You can't right click. Is it restricted or something? Uninstall update. No, uninstall Snapchat. Okay, no, that's only searching your friends list. So how do you add to your friends list on here then? Open the mobile app to view. Well, you don't want to open the mobile app, do you? It's bizarre. Account settings. Let's look at the account settings and see what's on here. Chat now. Unlock my account. I don't think... Right, that's if your account is locked. Lenses. So I've got the web one. Oh, it's login to chat. Right, I see. It is only to chat on the web one. So if you download it, right, we'll have a look. Still no one in here. Should we have a look at downloads? No. See, there's no download for the PC. There's a login to chat. They literally do everything on the app. Oh, what's this for creators? For creators, right. Let's have a look. Start creating. Now, what does it do for creators? This is always a good one. Download, and it goes back to the same page. So Snapchat on the PC is a bit... Well, we're waiting. Anyone? We're waiting. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. 23 minutes, and we only had one person. Shall we try another one? We'll try another one. We'll just do the ask questions. Get ready for the closure. Hello, Mr. White. It sounds like something out of Reservoir Dogs.
Wow. Good morning.
Well, it is sort of morning, yes. I've just suddenly woke up in time. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Where are you from, sir?
I have to think about that. That's bizarre, isn't it? I am in London, UK. It's a slow brain day, I'm telling you.
Happy Easter in advance.
Oh, happy Easter to you as well. If my cat stop attacking my legs.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria, sir.
Oh, okay. I saw the town. I didn't recognise it. I normally put that down as like Saudi Arabia or something. I've never heard of that one. Okay.
Are you on Instagram, sir?
Oh, mainly for me cats. I'm full of cat pictures on Instagram. There's nothing else on there. They demand.
I really want to friend.
Do I want to what?
I want us to be a good friend.
I'm not a good friend to most people. I would warn you off being my friend, I tell you. You have to be mentally unstable and, you know, very thick-skinned. So I do push people away on purpose because I know what I'm like. I don't mind chatting on here, but nah, I don't keep friends very long.
That's serious.
So what is it over there now? I'm trying to think. Is it about 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Does that mean I won one? I've won one! Yes! So is that the secret to winning? Make yourself so boring that they close the stream. Oh, that could be a technique. Oh, that could be a technique. I'm thinking now, boys and girls. Why did he come on and start asking for my Instagram straight away? That's just bizarre. It is full of cat pictures. BillyGibbons.me / or is it / Instagram. That's part of the reason why I have my own website, because it's easier to tell people what the addresses are. You can set your own forwards up. Oh, this is so funny, this app sometimes. Let's go into dating. There we are. I'll put the date window back up. Have we got the date window? The date window, where's that gone? The date window's full screen. If we unlock that and go to the date window, where the hell was the date window? Let's do it full screen then. Yeah, look, the date window's gone full screen. Oi, 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 what's going on? So we need to move that in there and that in there. And then move that in the corner there. And then bring it back down. There we are. I know on the stream you can't actually see what I'm doing, but I'm streaming onto YouTube as well. And I just put the date window back up and, well, it just went a bit weird. I need to resize that again, don't I? Just so it goes off screen. So that comes down. That comes across. And that goes, oh, that goes up. There we go. Lock that down. There we are. Right, so let's have a look. What are we going to do? Is anybody here? It's nice to hear someone say that you've got good sound. It's only taken me 18, 20 months to get this far. And that's with, you know, noise filtering and sound enhancements and leveling, external sound mixing. It's amazing how many people on YouTube and these dating apps don't take a little bit of effort to make sure the sound's balanced. I mean, I'm autistic, I know that, and I am quite fussy when it comes to sound. But, well, let's put it this way. Like that chap, Waylay, like he just said, if the sound's no good, no one's going to watch the video. For instance, if you're watching a pop video and you can't hear the music, you don't watch the video. I know that's not a very good example, but you know, if you're there to communicate, and you don't communicate in pictures, mostly, 90% of communication is verbal. And the other 10 is split between body language and, well, it's basically body language, the other 10%. How you look, what the scene's doing, all that sort of stuff. Most of the communication is verbal, which is why it's so frustrating for people that can't talk to other people. Because most of your communication has been stripped. People with mental health issues and things like that. Or a friend of mine with an autistic child. And he has quite a lot of meltdowns, and I can understand why. Because if you can't communicate to the outside world, you are like you're in a personal prison. Need to help her a bit more as well. Only known her since, Monday or something, and we've gotten like a house on fire. But as sort of like co-conspirators in this world more than anything else. She's a good little woman, and it's not fair what's going on in her life, and she's not really getting the support she deserves. But me, being my disabled and mental health campaigner, I've been helping her. I help anyone. I helped cancer people, and in this week alone, I've helped 3 or 4 people. So I should feel better with myself more than I do, because I have done my best this week to help people. It's just a lot of people don't. She appreciates it. She genuinely does. She makes sure that I'm all right, and I'll make sure she's all right. That's all I ask out of people. Just to make sure you check up on each other. We're not all as sane and as strong. Hello. Whatever your name is. I don't know. From Hayes. I've been to Hayes. Nice train station. Let's kick him out. I'm not going to say that name. I don't even know how you'd say that name. I'm good with foreign names, but that's not a foreign name. It's a made-up name. If it was foreign, I could say it. But what do you... Assist. No, it's not even assist. Sorry. I know they can't read my profile until they come in, but my God, it's too late by the time they come in. So, according to this, I've had 2 people in the stream. I think I've had 4. 3, maybe. I don't know, maybe 2's right. Maybe I need a Guinness. Shall I go have a Guinness? It's, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Let's have a beer. Be back in a moment, boys. Hello, Kathy. I better go clear the litter tray as well. I'll clean it up, Merlin. Here we are then. Back to the pleasure dome. How's that done now? What do you reckon? That looks settled, doesn't it? Hello, chef. Where are you from, chef? I don't recognise that location either. Where are we? Dun 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 dun. Mexico. Oh, okay, from Mexico. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've spoken to anyone from Mexico before. And it don't look like I'm going to speak to you now, does it? Okay. Yeah, voila. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. I did unblock Arissa yesterday and sent her a message. She never replied, so she's back on the block list again. Which is a shame, because I really liked Arissa. And I think up until she had a communication issue, she really liked me. Imagine, she said, I said I had a second girlfriend. When did I say this? You can't trust these translation apps to get it totally 100% right. And then she sent what I sent her, but in Russian. I don't read Russian, and translating it back is not going to help. That's not going to help me at all, is it? And I said to her in Russian, I don't understand Russian, and she just ignored it. It's just crazy. Why don't people actually communicate effectively? Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. I do need a compressor on there, don't I? Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can work out this compressor thing. Right, filter. Compressor. Mama, oh, didn't mean to make you cry. Hello, exciting beginnings. Sorry about that. I'm just testing the sound. Right, I'm going to leave that on. How are you, exciting beginnings? It's nice to have a woman in the room, finally. Northampton. And you look... Oh, I love that smile. Autistic is... No, I'm really big into teeth. David Talbot, hello. Oh, yeah, the compressor. That's what was missing. That's why it was getting a bit choppy yesterday. Let's turn it up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. I'll leave it about midway because that should work for everyone. So how is everyone? Exciting Beginnings and David? See, Exciting Beginnings hasn't got what I would call a normal name, but at least I can pronounce it. It's normal words. Coachman, no picture, no stay, sorry. I have to think of my mental health along with people that are in the room. I reckon people are just getting kicked into my stream because no one's talking. I just had someone in here from Mexico. I'm going to favourite you, Exciting Beginnings, because I don't think you actually stayed in here long enough. And you're pretty, and you've got good teeth, and you look like you respect yourself. You don't look like you're going to have a lot of aggro in your life. And that's the sort of streams I need to join. So if you do stream, I'll jump into your stream and try and have a little chat. If you don't stream, I'll probably never see you again. But there we are. I'll leave you unblocked because I do think you might want to come back. And if I do block you now, I'll never find you to unblock it because the search on here is absolutely horrendous. Especially with the amount of people that I have to block on a daily basis on here. Mama, oh, didn't mean to make you cry. Yeah, I think that's fine. The compressor seems... The attack, the release, the gain, no. I think the default settings are fine. I've always had problems setting the compressor up. If you're on headphones, careful, I'm going to test the shouting bit. Shout, 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 shout. Yeah, that looks fine. If I turn that down a bit, that'll help it out. There we are. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. Elliot, have you got a picture? Oh, you have got a picture. There we are. It's just the app's going a bit weird. Good afternoon, Elliot. How are you? This app is bizarre. Sometimes it puts a thumbnail up when you've got a picture. Sometimes it doesn't put a thumbnail up when you've got a picture. He talks! Excellent! My God, you're the first one in the room in 43 minutes that's spoken. Hello, Elliot. You're suddenly my new best friend. Oh my God, you don't want to know. Jade, hello, and welcome to the room. Oh my God, she talks as well. That's 2 in the space of a minute. Good God. Jade, say... Oh, Jade, it's you. Hello, Jade. Say hi to Elliot, because he came in a moment ago and started talking as well. From... Oh, I like Barkingside. They've got a nice set of charity shops down there. Well, when I used to get out and go down there. I'm from... I have to think about where I'm from because most people don't know where Hyams Park is, so I have to say Chingford. But I'm not really near Chingford either. Oh, thank you, Jade. See, nice people in my room. Right, you two, just for the fact that you're talking, I'm going to bounce you up. I think you're both my first bouncers on this stream. No, second and third bouncers. The other one hasn't come back yet. Thank you, people, for talking. I was losing all confidence in humanity sitting here. Never... See, that's what I mean. No one's ever heard of any of it. So I have to say Walthamstow, because most people have heard of Walthamstow, but that's like... Well, it's a good half an hour away by bus. There is a level crossing there. See, Elliot knows it. Mind you, he's only about 3 miles away. Hello, who was it came in a moment ago? Smiles. I think have I been on your stream or something, Jade? No, I think I favoured you from another stream. I like your pictures, by the way. I like your different style. Maddie's, that's the one. We was in Medford. Oh, okay. We are currently streaming on YouTube as well, because I co-stream this onto my YouTube channel. So, Davina McCall at her best. No swearing, please. No music. That's why there's no music on, because YouTube would strike it. I know. I'm a bit confused at the best of times. I only woke up an hour and a half ago, girl. Oh, it's so nice having Elliot and Jade in the room. Both nice people. I would say to everyone, favourite each other, but it's only you and Jade, so favourite each other because you both seem nice people. Seriously, Elliot, it makes a change that someone knows how to string a sentence together on here. You should have a look at. I've been recording the last streams, and you should see last night's stream that I recorded. I was doing battles, verses, randoms, and to say they were mostly knuckle scrapers would be an understatement. It was like, that was one of the responses to the verses. Serious, come on, we're human beings. We're supposed to be intelligent people. I haven't seen much intelligent life until about 4 minutes ago on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. See, that's another one that's nice. Maddie, I like going to her stream. It's nice and peaceful. The only times I leave Maddie's stream, she is lovely, yeah. It's her guests I don't like sometimes. There's some that come in and they're obviously doing drugs. And I'm sorry, I've had so much abuse from drug users. I just cannot be in the same, even on the same stream with them. I've got nothing against Maddie. It's just some of her guests occasionally. Otherwise, I'd be in her stream for hours. I am sometimes. I mean, I was streaming last night and only Maddie was on. And I was going to, give her a verses. But I thought, no, she's got people in her box. She's always got people in her box. And, if I verses her, she'd have to kick everyone out just to have a 2-minute chat with me. And it wouldn't be fair. I know. She's quite I'm not, as you've seen. Oh, I've got hearts as well. Someone sent me hearts. I didn't even notice that. No, it's been, I've got diamonds as well. Where's that? Hold on, someone sent me diamonds. I didn't even notice. I'm not getting notifications. You sent me diamonds. Oh, bless you, Jade. Thank you. Why am I not getting notifications in the chat that you've sent me stuff? Hello, Coachman213. He came in and didn't say anything. Right, he can go then. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sure I have before. I've had notifications before on stream. They must have changed it again. Hello, Smiles. Sorry, did I say hello to you before? I can't remember. My memory is not what it used to be, you see, boys and girls. I've kicked David. Exciting beans. Right. I'm up to date. Sorry about that. Tell me about me. Right. Well, you can have a look on my website. I know you can't see the link because of the date box. Yeah, the bio is not exactly... It's a good summation of how I am now. That's basically what my bio is. Thank you for reading the bio, Jade. Basically, I got diagnosed with autism back in 2011, but I've probably had it all my life, undiagnosed. I was self-harming yesterday after I spoke to my social worker. And I've only started in the last week. I always thought, why do people self-harm? And then the first time I did it, about Thursday last week, I suddenly realised that it really does take the pain away, if only for a few minutes. I'm not advertising self-harm. It is a bad thing, and I think no one should do it. But I can understand why we do it. But basically, I've been epileptic since I was 3. I've been abused since I can remember. I've had a really abusive, I was going to say wedding. The wedding weren't bloody good either. I've had a really abusive married life for 7.25 years. To the extent that she actually tried killing me after we were divorced. I really should write this down one day. And I did try a year and a half ago, started writing all this down to try and turn it into some sort of book. But I haven't got the concentration for it anymore. But yeah, basically it's been a rough old life. I found it very difficult to make friends, even when I was a kid. I never really had any friends when I was a kid. I was isolated, abused, and depressed most of my life as well, because my mum died when I was 6, and you know, my dad wasn't much of a mother, let's put it that way. He did his best, bless him, but it's not like what you would, because apparently my mum was an angel. I don't remember anything about her, and yet a lot of people say she was like an angel. She kept the family together, she kept the peace, she did things for the community. Okay, she stole a lot of flowers from the gardens around the community too. So I don't really know what she does sound. I mean, when people describe her to me, she sounds absolutely angelic. She really does. But that's all I've got. What people describe her like. She weren't a bad looking. All I've got is photographs of her, and she weren't a bad looking woman either. And yet, all I remember is a big turquoise coat she used to wear with big brown buttons. That's the only bit of her I remember. But there we are. And for the last 3 years, Waltham Forest Council have been abusing me. And they still are. And no one wants to do anything about it. And that's why my mental health has gone down and down and down. Because they won't answer it. I had a social worker yesterday call me because of a safeguarding report put in on Friday. And they're supposed to have called me within 2 days. That's what the policy says. 4 days it took her to call me. I asked her, why has it taken 4 days? All she wanted to do was apologise. I said to her on several occasions, I recorded it. I said to her on several occasions, I don't want an apology, I want an answer. And she kept trying to divert the subject away from my question to, well, let's not go there, let's just move on. Because that's what Waltham Forest Council want to do. They want to abuse people, disabled people particularly, and just overlook it as though they've got every right to abuse you. I feel worse or as good as a slave back in the 19th century in North America. I really do. It's like whatever I say does not count for anything because I'm disabled. And that's why I've been suicidal for about a week now. It got triggered off by a girlfriend, a new girlfriend I started dating for about 10 days. And she's Ukrainian, speaks Russian, doesn't speak much English, so we've been talking through an interpreter. And apparently she interpreted one of my messages as saying, I've got a second girlfriend. Now come on, honestly people, if I had a second girlfriend, would you think I'd tell the first one? I mean, I know I'm mad, but I'm not that fucking mad. I haven't replied back to her saying that. Even if I did have a second girlfriend, why would I tell you about it, I said. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, but it seemed like a sensible reply at the time. But there we are. Another one bites the dust because of bad communication. Hello, Brad. How are you? Let's have a nosy. I'm from Wakefield, not Immingham. Well, it doesn't say you're from Immingham. It says you're from Eastmoor. Oh, that's an idea. What does it say about me? Because I'm struggling changing my bloody thing. It keeps going back to Annan Water. What does my one say? Buckhurst Hill. Jesus, man alive. Why does it not keep... I mean, it was a struggle just to get Buckhurst Hill. I stopped at that last night. I must have spent 30 minutes on it. I keep putting Chingford in, and it keeps going to either Annan Water or Buckhurst Hill, or sometimes Woodford Green. Why have a list of towns on that drop down and it won't save them? I mean, I'll leave it at Buckhurst Hill. That's as close. It's closer than Annan Water. That's up in Scotland, I believe. I just don't understand these apps. I mean, I was on Plenty of Fish for 2 years, and I deleted that account last week. Exactly, Elliot. It's near enough. I mean, I would have settled for Woodford Green. That's just as close. But he kept putting me down as Annan Walter. What the? Because it's the first in the A list. It's literally the first one on the list. So if you miss it or something, nah. Plenty of Fish was only for streaming. I don't think I ever had a date from Plenty of Fish. It was just for chat. Badoo was the best one I had for dates, but I've been housebound for 3 years due to anxiety. So it's very hard for me to get out. I made the effort for this woman, Arissa, and I did go out all the way to East Ham. But I'll never do it again because I had to take so many drugs just to get on the buses and trains. You know, all the calming tablets. My shopping is done entirely online. Not mostly, entirely online. It's a mixture of Sainsbury's currently for grocery shopping because I find that Sainsbury's deliver either what you've ordered or better than what you ordered. For example, I ordered a small tub of butter once and they didn't have the small one in, so for the same price, they gave me the big tub. And I've had issues with Asda, and so has a friend of mine I've been helping this week on here. I mean, for example, my friend did an Asda shop on Tuesday. Most of it was outdated by Wednesday, and a lot of it wasn't delivered. And I've had to make a phone call to Asda this morning because she's got a family of 3 plus herself, and she's got no food in the place. And she's, everyone's taken the bills out before Easter, and so she's in her overdraft again. So I had to call up and arrange help for her. And I've only known her since Monday. And the only reason I knew her was because I was on her stream. She was on Plenty of Fish or something. I saw her on this stream anyway. And she was trying to literally sell herself for money because she was short of money. Yeah. I mean, I've only done a shop myself a couple of days ago, and that was after 10 days. I literally ran out of food. I could not concentrate until I started talking to my new friend. And then I could concentrate again. I need to talk to people to be able to get my mind straight. But yeah, she was on her stream on Monday, and I had to get her off the stream and get her to contact me off stream because she was literally flashing her boobs and flashing her bits down there and trying to sell herself for money because she was short of money, and I gave her money. Not for anything. I said I'd rather pay you to not do it. And it's like, she's a lovely woman, but when you've got 3 kids and no money, you do get bloody desperate. And one of your kids severely disabled. I feel so sorry for her. I really do. Oh, I've got 3 cats. I call them my kids, but I mean, at least kids grow up and leave home. These cats are stuck to me like limpets, most of them. Look, I've got one on the table behind me. The other one's just walked out the door. Cats, I tell you what, Elliot, if it weren't for my cats, I would have been out the window a long time ago. I think Merlin, my eldest cat, oh bless, I'm sorry about your mum being in hospital. Merlin, my eldest cat, walked into my house 6 years ago. I didn't encourage him in. I was feeding him at the doorstep for months. And I've known him for years, and he's never made one attempt to come in. And one day, it was a nice sunny day like it is today, I put the food down on the doorstep like I usually do. And apparently he was going to 6 or 7 other places, but pretending he was starving every time. No wonder why he's lost weight since here. He just sort of like looked at the food and he sort of like, oh, there's no other cats in there I can't smell. So he just walked past me into the kitchen, looked at the kitchen door, and then looked at the floor as if to say, well, come on, bring that food in here then. And I did it like some sort of butler. And after I had his food, he walked out of the kitchen into the living room, jumped on the sofa, curled up, and went asleep for 3 hours, and he's never left since. The only time he ever left me was literally just to go out for 30, 40 minutes for a toilet. Now he's a house cat. He's as happy as Larry most of the time. Okay, the other two, now they're getting bigger. Especially the youngest one. Now he's getting a bit bold. He's starting having a go. I'm having to defend Merlin. I've never had to defend my oldest cat in my life before. But he's getting too ganging up on him now. Because I do treat him different. He chose me. He's the eldest by a long way. So, yes, I'm not going to let either of them take his top spot. The middle one does keep trying. But there's no way that Merlin's not going to be number one cat round here while he's breathing. Well, can you imagine being 16 or 17 years old as a cat, being top dog in your block all your life, and all of a sudden this black and white monster comes around and says, right, I'm number one now. No, that's not going to happen. Not on my watch. And I make sure that they know they're all loved, but I make sure that they know that Merlin is number one. He sleeps next to me on the bed. Everyone else sleeps by the feet. He sleeps up by the pillow. Well, Tabs, he sleeps on my chest, but that's another story. He's only there for 10 minutes. Where is he anyway? Oh, he's down here. See, that's the other thing. They're down by my feet most of the time when I'm on this desk. I've had to rearrange the desk to make it cat unfriendly, because the way it was before, I couldn't stream. I couldn't do anything because the cats were either on the keyboard or the mouse all the time. Oh, here he comes. Talking of, you're going to come on that little spot that I've left for you, cats. Come on then. I don't think you're going to be able to see him. Oh, there's his ear. Shall I turn the banner off? Let me turn the banner off. You might be able to see him now. There you go. Tabs? Internet, tabs. No, you can't go across. No, you can't. There's a microphone in the way, you stupid cat. But he's going to go anyway. Thank you. This is where me. No. Down here. We're going to get sound effects going off in a moment. You're going to trigger something, aren't you? Tabs. Come on, baby. Come off the desk. If I put the microphone back down, that'll. No, I was going to say that'll block him in, but no, that just encourages him to walk under the stand. Would you come on? Come on. You're not pushing me down. I'm going to. Yes, I will push you. I wouldn't do that to Merlin, my eldest, but I'd do it to the other two. God, bloody cats, I'll tell you. An hour! Oh my God, I've actually done an hour this week on here. This is absolutely incredible with you two. I get up to about 53 minutes and lose all concentration and just... But an hour on one stream. I've actually met 3 nice people on here. I did a verses earlier. And there's someone on there called Waylay. I don't know where he was from. America, I think. And he was nice. He was good to... the third one is Caspi. But I call him Shitface most of the time, or Troublemaker. Don't I, Caspi? It's a blend of Casper and Aspie, because I've got Asperger's. So I called him Caspi, because I used to have a cat very similar to him, called Casper. Caspi, his little face is so gorgeous when he swings his head around. Come on, up here. No? So there's Merlin, Tabs, and Caspi. And Tabs is the youngest, Merlin's the oldest. So why did I do it in that weird order? That's weird. I don't know. Yes, normally I do karaoke and DJ and all sorts of stuff on here, but for the last... Tabs is a lab cat, yeah. Merlin has started to become a lap cat, slightly. He never used to get on my lap at all, but he's seen the others getting on my lap. Caspi doesn't get on my lap, really. He gets on my chest. He doesn't really sit on your lap. He lays on your chest. But Merlin's seen the other 3 getting, contact and petting, and he started sitting on me lap. He won't lay down on it like some cats do, but he'll sit there. And we'll take the abusive one out, shall we? There we go. And let me just report him as well. Thank you. We'll review every report. Thank you for keeping life safe and clean. I'm sorry, that's just abusive or offensive. I can't remember what the correct word is, but I won't have any of that in my... You guys, if you're here in the stream, when anyone like that comes in, no picture, check their profile, and if there's still not a picture on the profile, because like Elliot, he's got a picture on his profile, the thumbnail's not showing up. So check the profile. If there's no picture on the profile, kick them. And if they come in with any names that look offensive, just kick them. I mean, he's double kicked because he hasn't got a picture and he's got an offensive name. So just kick them. I've been going through blocking them for my own mental health and those of the people in the stream. What are you doing, Caspi? See, I've got the sound isolation down to such an art now that you can't hear anything going on outside, and yet Caspi's going mad, and I've got children screaming outside. And these headphones are on the output going onto the stream, and I can't hear anything through the headphones. I can just hear it coming through the side of the headphones. That's why often I leave one ear slightly uncovered, like that, so I can hear what's going on outside. But it's Good Friday. There's no need to hear anyone. Yeah, so I do my shopping mostly with Amazon and Sainsbury's. And occasionally I've gone off Co-op. I might end my account with them. Because, well, for instance, a few weeks back, I ordered something off Co-op. I needed something urgently that Amazon or Sainsbury's hadn't delivered. And you have to spend £15 with Co-op to get a delivery, but they can deliver within 2 or 3 hours normally on the same day. So I ordered £16 worth of stuff, and they delivered everything apart from the one item I needed. So I've sort of gone off. This is why I've gone to Sainsbury's. They're more expensive, but I don't think I've ever had this hasn't been delivered because it's out of stock. They've always managed to deliver, I think, nearly everything. Like I said, if they don't have what you've requested, they'll put the nearest alternative in, which is sensible. But what Asda do, and this is why I don't like it, you will have a basket of items, and you check it out, and you've paid for all of them, and I've never been to a supermarket where I've put stuff in my basket and never checked out with all the stuff in the basket. Until I did online shopping with Asda. And all of a sudden, that wasn't available. Well, I had it in my frigging basket, man. How comes, who took it between me putting it in the basket and getting to the virtual checkout? I don't understand that Iceland used to do that as well. I've stopped shopping with Iceland because the delivery guy that used to deliver, he used to complain about walking up the steps. I'm sorry, if you don't like the job, I know there's 2 flights of stairs, but don't take the job on if you don't like the fucking staircases. Not everyone's got a house, and not everyone's got a lift. I don't know. I mean, occasionally, very occasionally. I mean, I am one of Amazon's... Well, I get better service because I've been with Amazon for about 15 years. I've only had Amazon Prime for about half of that. But because I've had my account with them so long, if I get any issues, I just ring them up, and they are so nice to me. And the only issues I ever have with Amazon is with their third-party dealers from the marketplace, where they get delivered via DPD or something. and the drivers can't be bothered to actually ring the bell. Or come up the stairs if I do let them in. I had, oh, hello Vinny, by the way. I had a food mixer because I wanted to make bread. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to make bread, and I've tried like bread machines and things like that, and they work fine. But I thought, well, all you need for bread is an oven, which I've got, and some way of mixing the dough properly, which I didn't have. And I thought, well, while I'm mixing dough, I can do pasta, and you know, it came with a glass blender and everything. I used the blender, and I do use the mixing, mainly for mash at the moment. It makes marvelous mash, but I haven't done the bread thing yet. But the bloke that delivered it downstairs, and I'm severely housebound, and they keep saying, have you checked outside your flat? And I can't get out of my flat. But strangely enough, one of my neighbours brought it up after I got the refund. It was sitting down there for hours. But I phoned up saying they haven't delivered it because they left it outside somewhere. But I still got a free mixer out of it in the end. Yes, one of my neighbours brought it up. Incredible, I know. At least I think it was one of my neighbours. It was someone I'd never seen before. Maybe it was a visitor. I don't know. Vinny, you're not saying anything. Where are you from anyway? London, England. I am going to kick you. Sorry about that, Vinny. You come in here and talk, or you don't stay. And he's a rookie as well. You'd think he'd be more communicative, wouldn't you? What level's you two on? Jade is Pro 31. Oh, nice. And Elliot is Rookie 7. Oh, you're as bad as me. I've had this account for over a year, but I only started using it properly about 2 weeks ago. So, you know, 2 weeks. I've blocked an awful lot of people that were on here originally. So I started with 3 and I've gone up to 16 fans. But the funny thing is, despite the fact I've got 16 fans, I can come on here 24/7 and I don't get any of those 16 people coming in here. So I'd rather they not favourite me if they don't intend on coming in here. Because I like to see the number in the fans list correspond with the people that generally come in and out. And there we are. Such is life. What is the time now? It's coming up to 3 o'clock. I want to do karaoke now, but I'm streaming on YouTube. And I'm on my Guinness. And I'm on my salads. I've got like weeks and weeks of salads ahead of me because I'm determined to lose some weight. I mean, the weight is making me depressed as well because I've been trying to shift it on and off for best part of 2 years now. But every time I start doing well, then something comes along. It's funny, I do like salad. I just don't eat a lot of it because I don't eat a lot of it. And so, but now I've worked out, because I used to buy, you know, like salad itself in, you know, the vegetables. But now I buy the packets. They stay fresher longer in the packets until you open them. So when you open them, you've got 3 or 4 days. And then once you've used that up, then I normally buy 2 packets a week now of different types of bagged salad. And I still end up cutting that up because it's too coarse. But it seems to work. So I use salad and I've got beans and eggs and, you know, sometimes I make mash. Hello, I've got one behind me. That's Caspi behind me, I think, yeah. So I normally just make it all in a bowl and it's just one big toss salad. At the moment, I'm using chicken. I've got shredded chicken that I used to give just to the cats, but now I'm using that in the salad. I'll give them some of it occasionally because there's an awful lot of it. But yeah, it seems to be fine so far. I'm not putting weight on, and occasionally when I weigh myself, it is going down. So signs are positive. It's just with humans that I seem to have a problem. Elliot and Jade. I don't know why. I mean, when I was doing my streaming on here, before I started recording the evidence on YouTube, I used to do karaoke, and I used to run it into sort of like a radio show, like Radio 2 back in the early 80s. I used to love doing that. All this, my viewer from Reading and all that. What have we got down here? I've got the volume up, and I'm looking at the volume. No one's speaking. I've got 800 hearts. See, I'm not seeing the hearts on here either. I used to be able to see all that stuff on... Oh, mind you, that was on Plenty of Fish. MeetMe might be different. I restarted. I deleted my account on Plenty of Fish after 2 years. I was at like level 29 or something. And I had, well, after 2 years, I had 200 fans. I've seen some women get that in an evening. Seriously, I've seen some women get 200 fans extra in an evening. It took me 2 years. And 14,000 diamonds, something like that. But I had so many trolls and so many useless arseholes on there. I just thought, strip it, delete it, start again. But I must admit, it hasn't been much better on here either. It's weird that it's like... I'm not seeing the hearts and I'm not seeing the gifts. I mean, I used to see them in the chat and on screen, but I'm not getting neither. Anyway, what are you two doing? Oh my god, the troubles are here. Look. What are you doing over there, Tabs? Might have to come off here and separate the two up in a moment. I think they're going to start fighting. Caspi, come here, babe. Come on. Good boy. See if I distract Caspi. They are not. When they're not sort of like running around like lunatics at 2 o'clock in the morning. All three of them on occasion. But normally these two are running around at 2 o'clock in the morning. There we are. They've separated up now. We should be safe for a while. What I've had for food so far today? Shreddies. I mean, I even went down the road of my last Sainsbury's delivery. I got a couple of bowls, breakfast bowls, because the salad I make isn't really suitable for a plate, and the breakfast bowls I had before, I've still got, are sort of like plates with a mini bowl in the middle, and that's not enough to feed one of my cats. Trust me, I've tried. So I basically got some Sainsbury's breakfast. Oh bless, I will. I tell you, I will. So basically, I got some breakfast bowls from Sainsbury's, because if you want any kitchenware, Sainsbury's is bloody marvellous for it. Not only China, but I think my pots and pans came from Sainsbury's years ago, and they still look virtually new. Despite my poor cleaning, they still look absolute... And they're the black ones with the good strong handle and the sieve in the lid. Oh, that's been such a... Oh, that you've got to get strainers in your lids, boys and girls. It makes life so much easier when you drain in stuff. Admittedly, I've got a stove-top steamer as well, and I should use that more, but... Caspi, what are you doing? I am not a tree, Caspi. He keeps clawing me leg, man. I am not a tree. I know I don't move like a tree, but... Caspi. Caspi. He's walking round. That's the bit that annoys me about him, people. He won't just sit still. He'll go over in the corner and start chewing one cable and go over another corner and start chewing my leg. Where has he gone now? Oh, he's down there. See, I know where Merlin is. He's 16. He's on the bed sleeping. I know where he is all the time now. Oh, bless. Talking of on the bed sleeping, I might, I'm telling each other to favourite each other, and I haven't even favoured you, Elliot. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm so bad. It's like, you're lucky you've gone red, because I've had people in my stream for weeks before I've made them red. On my Plenty of Fish account. I must admit, it's weird that this app lets you turn people into bouncers without favouriting them. You'd think it would be obligatory. You know, you go to make someone bouncer and it automatically makes them a favourite. Doesn't make sense otherwise to me. I'm autistic. I don't know if you noticed, Elliot, but I'm autistic. I keep saying that to people, and my council don't believe I am autistic despite 13 years worth of evidence from the doctors and clinicians. I wonder what life would have been like if I was diagnosed with autism when I was like 7. Or maybe even 4, which is when they're generally diagnosed now. I mean, I've heard some people saying they were like diagnosed at the age of 8. Try 44. That's fucking late diagnosis, I'm telling you. And my eldest sister, when I mentioned it to her, in one of the last communications I ever had with her, she said, "Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I thought there was something else wrong with you apart from epilepsy." Nice for you to mention it, sister. God, dear. I don't know. Anyway, it's coming up to 3 o'clock. I tried watching Jesus of Nazareth, but I think I left it on and fell asleep. And I've missed the last 2 episodes, so I might wind that back, and because I've got the actual video on DVD back there, and because the DVD's corrupt, I downloaded no, down, you can't get up here. Caspi, come over here, mate, come on. So I've downloaded it because I've got a license for it. It's not illegal to download stuff you've got a license for. It says that on the copyright thing. You know, you can have 1 copy because you've got a license with the original DVD. So I've downloaded that, and it's on my server, and it plays fine. But, you know, some of the stuff on my server I've actually bought again on Amazon. Would you stop biting me, Caspi? Hey, what you biting me for? He's angry about something, and God knows why. Why are you angry, Caspi? Why are you angry? He's flicking his tail against me like there's something wrong. Oh, I might go spend time with the kids then. Right, let's come out of here. I'm going to close this down for not the stream as such at the moment. I'm just going to go into verses and see who's on. No one's on. So that means Maddie's not on yet. And that's what I don't understand in this app as well. Before, when I go on to my verses on Plenty of Fish, I would see lots and lots and lots of people on there. But now, I think I only see Maddie. Does it rely on them favouriting you and you favouriting them or something? Or do they have to actually select turning the verses on? Because I really don't know. Oh, there's a new button down here. Device settings. What's the device? Oh, that's about the camera. Right, okay. And then gift audio. Does anyone know what gift audio means? Because I've wondered about that button. Mute, mirror, guest, verses. Oh, I won't do a battle. Anyway, I am going to love you and leave you. I've been doing this for an hour and 25 minutes now. Woo! It is now 3 o'clock in the UK, and that's 10 o'clock on the east coast of America, which makes it 5 a.m. on... No, it makes it 7 a.m. in the east coast. No, west coast of America. See, my mind's not there, Elliot. Oh, he's calmed down now. He's guarding the doorway. Right, I'm going to have a little break here. I might be back on here again later. So thank you for coming in, you two, Elliot and Jade. And I don't know who else. Oh, he didn't come in. It was a versus, wasn't it? Waylay. Have a look for Waylay. He's got a good little stream as well. Nice and chatty. I like Waylay. I might even go into his stream in a moment if he's still on. Anyway, thank you, boys and girls. I'm going to put the card up. and then leave you to the rest of the afternoon.